But first, are you selling your home? Well, before you list, get your questions answered. That's next. Well, buying or selling a home can be so frustrating, and oftentimes you wish you could just get real answers from real experts. Well, today we've got some help for you. Paula Monthofer from the Arizona Association of Realtors is here to tell us about a hotline that can help. I love the idea of the hotline.
Isn't it great?
It is great, yes. So tell us about it and what information can we get?
Really, any information that you're curious to know about the home buying process or what it looks like to get started, how you can get started. We have realtors, professionals ready to answer your calls.
Paula, what are some of the top questions that you get asked?
Well, people have so many questions because they watch HGTV and they get not the real idea. When you want to get real, you get Realtor. And that's why we have the Ask a Realtor hotline today. Some of the questions that we get from people are, how can I get started in the home buying process? Where do I look to find resources for lending? If they're interested in selling their home, a lot of times they have questions about how they can accurately price it, aside from the valuation methods that they might find online, which aren't accurate.
Yeah, there's a lot of information out there and you don't know which is accurate. So I really like the idea of the hotline. You had mentioned, you know, information about first-time home buyers. What's the best advice? Give us 3 of your top pieces of information that you can give us for first-time home buyers.
Wonderful. So for a first-time home buyer, the #1 piece of advice I can give you is get a realtor. And take time. Take time to make sure you find someone who's a good fit for you. Take time to explore areas and neighborhoods that you're interested in, and know that you don't have to be rushed. Even though you might be approved up to a certain amount, when you work with a professional realtor, and we have over 46,800 in our state, they will make sure that you're working within your means.
So call the hotline and then watch HGTV.
Call the hotline,
Right.
Watch HGTV for fun, and then when you want to get real, get a realtor.
Now, how long is the hotline up all the time, or is this a window?
So it's just a window today from 9 to 3,
okay.
602-351-2444. You can call in now. But if people have questions after today, most certainly we want to be able to help them. And so people can call our our state association, and they can also go to AAR online and check out information from the questions that were asked today.
Well, Paula, I was going to ask you about local. What's happening with the Arizona market, and are we different than the rest of the country? What kind of market is it?
The Arizona market is very different from the rest of the country, and it's really different depending on what area of Arizona you're in.
Okay.
Because each local area has its own market, and they vary very differently. So I live up in Flagstaff, and up in the Pines, we have a very different market than they have down here in the Valley. That's why it's very important that you speak with a professional and get in touch with a realtor to find out what's happening in your area.
Very good. And so for first-time home buyers, what would be maybe challenges for them that they may not want to get their feet wet right now, and then how would you encourage them?
So I think for a lot of people, the biggest hurdle is figuring out their finances and getting that started. And I think what helps people is to understand how money translates into real estate. So one of the things a realtor can do for you is set you up on a search so that you can start seeing houses in that price range. And they can help direct you to a lender that can get you set up. And if you're not quite ready yet, we are more than happy to help you and let you know which steps you can take to fix your credit and get yourself ready and educated so that you can become a homeowner.
Paula, great information. Thank you very much. It's such a huge purchase. You want to go to the experts for that. And for more information, everyone, visit aaronline.com or call the number right there on your screen.